Hello Virgos, and welcome to my channel. I am the Oracle Empress, and I am here to do your April general readings. Remember that time is fluid. The intention set for your readings is that at any time that you are to tune in to your reading, that the messages that are for you will resonate for you at that time. Remember that it's important to check all parts of your chart. This reading is for Sun, Moon, and Rising, but you may have Virgo in other parts of your chart. As we go through your storyline, remember that the information may go vice versa. As you consider the characters in your story, it may refer to the character or it may refer to you. Let's begin, Virgo. Some fast communication involving love or commitment or moving is coming towards you very quickly. And it may have been a situation that caused you a lot of problems in the beginning. It has to do with someone that you were involved in previously, someone from your past. Boy, it really had you tied in knots. Something that you really wanted to build, but you just left it behind. And you have the slow Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Oh my goodness, Virgo. But before I get into this, when I was shuffling your cards, I did feel some energy of some of you are celebrating. Some of you are in a committed relationship right now, and you're celebrating that relationship. You're celebrating that commitment. You're looking back on your life overall as a person, and you are appreciating the journey. You're appreciating the process, and you're very grateful for where you have come from and what you have gone through, and very grateful for the lessons that you have learned on your journey. Some of you have moved into new positions. You are happy in your careers and you're doing very well. So I tapped into that energy while I was shuffling. Now, what I'm seeing right now is there is a lot of communication coming in for you. And it may be something that has caused a lot of conflict in your life. And it's something that you actually stood up. You stood your ground about. You weren't budging. You were like, this is the way I see it. This is the way that it has to be. And I'm standing up for myself. I am not backing down. This is it. This is what I'm doing. And as a result of that, you know, you were worried about it. I mean, you did it, but you were concerned about it. And I kind of feel like this has to do, I'm sensing that some of it has to do with a job or a position, but I'm also sensing a relationship here, that it had to do with someone in your life, either a romantic relationship or some relative or someone that meant a lot to you. And so, this situation caused a lot of stagnation. You were just kind of like not knowing what to do. And you felt like you were trapped. And you couldn't make a decision. But I do see that you worked through all of that and everything came to a wonderful opportunity for you to either move into a new home or to move in with somebody, or there was a commitment that was offered to you. And this is by someone that you had either broke up with, that you weren't with anymore, but they're a person that's from your past, someone that you used to know, someone that you used to be with, and it didn't quite work out like you wanted it originally. You guys were building something and it didn't work out, but now it's going to. Now you are building and you are making the decision to come together and create an empire with this person and build a relationship that you wanted. But it was originally very difficult for you to do that. I mean, you had a lot of hardship and you may have lost money when it came to this situation with this person or with this position. It was very difficult for you. And you just kind of said, you know what, I'm walking away from this. I'm going to pick my battles. I mean, I'm just going to, nobody really won here when it came to the situation in the beginning. I mean, it was just like, you know, you picked up your swords and you were like, hey, it really wasn't a win-win situation. But Spirit seems to be working that out, that everything is going in your favor when it comes to this situation. You are going to build with this person and have the relationship that you want or the career that you want, but you're moving into something better. And this person from your past is going to be a part of that or is orchestrating that. Even if it's a job from your past, you may have the opportunity to go back to it, or there's a connection to it that is going to offer you some type of blessing in some way. All right, let's see. I'm wanting to clarify the Five of Pentacles. Spirit, tell me about the Five of Pentacles. That's some hardship, financial hardship there. And I'm wondering if you received some information related to a move or a home or a union with somebody that caused you a great deal of financial hardship. You found out about a loss, a financial loss. Maybe it was a home that you did want and you didn't get the home, or you didn't have the finances necessary to finish the build on a home. Some of you that does, Spirit is saying that is actually what's happened to some of you, but I don't feel that that's everybody. But I do sense there was some financial hardship that had to do with this information or this quick communication that you're receiving. All right, let's see. Spirit, tell me about, okay, here we go. Okay, so you got some interesting clarifying cards for the hardship. Okay, so basically what's going on is that whatever this hardship was, you're moving away from that because you have the ability to create it the way that you want. There's either some new money coming, a new position coming. There's a new opportunity that you have that has a lot of financial abundance attached to it. It is the alchemy card. So you're doing something or you're going to do something that's going to definitely offer a whole lot of abundance and completely rectify this entire situation. And it's going to put you in, you're going to be sitting pretty. When it comes to your monies, you're going to be doing quite well. There's a coin in your lap because you got it going on. The money is there, Virgo. You good. So whatever happened, it really wasn't that big of a deal. You overcame it. You got what you needed. And now you got your money. You sitting really well. So it may have been just a slight fluke, a slight upset, some news that you weren't ready to hear, but it wasn't as bad as you thought it was. And it ended up working out perfectly for you. Let's see what the other messages that Spirit has for you. What are your messages for Virgo? And some of you, this past situation is a coworker, a past coworker, a past manager, somebody from your previous position. It's not a romantic relationship. Some of you, it is a relationship as far as romance. You either someone from your past that you used to have a relationship with, you're going to be getting back together with this person. But some of you, this is a person from your past that you worked with that wants to build a business with you. You want to go into partnership and build a company, build a business, or start a business together. You're going to build a company or build an empire, build a business. Sometimes the strongest people in the morning are the people who cry all night long. So you have really been dealing with a lot of other people that have relied on your strength and needed you and have not been reciprocating that back. And you have gone home exhausted, tired, and upset because you took on everybody's needs and you took them on, and it has created quite a bit of burden for you. So release that, give it to Spirit, allow Him to take your burdens. It is not necessary for you to take everybody's burdens home. Do what you can and let the rest go. This is a card reminding you to take care of yourself and put yourself first. Make sure that you think of you before you think of others. Sometimes people think that's selfish, but you're not able to help anybody if you're not available yourself. In order for you to be able to help and be strong, you have to take care of yourself first. Then you can help others. You do have the Wheel of Fortune, so everything is coming up roses for you. Life is tough, but so are you. So with the situations that you've had in the past, your life was tough, but you were tough too. Because at the beginning of the reading, I sensed you looking back on how far you've come and being very grateful for all of the difficulties that you went through, because you learned some valuable lessons from those. And you realized that you are a lot stronger than you thought you were. That's amazing, Virgo. You're pretty tough. You can handle things. You have the strength and the power to get through adversity. You've come a long way, and Spirit is very happy that you are looking back on your life and you are appreciating your journey, because the journey and the process is really what counts. I have found the one that my soul loves. So for some of you, this is a love relationship. And you are solidifying the relationship, coming together. There's a lot of you guys, I've done a lot of readings the last couple of days, and a lot of signs are having someone from their past come back into their life. And they're reconciling. So some of you are reconciling with someone. If you're not married and you're not in a committed relationship already, you're reconciling. Some of you were about to get a divorce, you were separated. And you've decided to hang on to the marriage, and you've decided to renew it and to continue staying together. You're moving back in, or they're moving back in. All right, let's see what else Spirit has for you. Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. Meditate. Talk to Spirit within your heart. Take quiet time out. Be the hermit for a little bit. And listen to Spirit. And as you are with Spirit, listening, contemplating, see everything the way that you want it to be. Put yourself in the feeling of it as if it's already done. That way your peace will come easy to you. You won't be worried about anything. Souls that belong to each other will always find their way back to each other. Boy, this is a popular card for April. So some of you, like I said, you were either getting a divorce and you have decided to reconcile with your wife or your husband. Some of you, this is a boyfriend that you had a long time ago that's come back and you've decided to reconcile. Or you're going back to somebody and you've decided to go back to them and reconcile with them. It could be vice versa. But either way it goes, there's a coming together. There's a union of coming together. Some of you, this is a business partner, and you're coming together to build a business. But the majority of you are reconciling, either going back to a husband or wife or going back to a boyfriend or girlfriend and building a new relationship with that soulmate. All right, let's see what the energy oracle cards have for you today. What do you have for the sign of Virgo? What messages, angels, Holy Spirit, ancestors, and guides? What are your messages for Virgo? The Sun. This is a fire sign card. So you may be in a relationship with this fire sign. Some of you are actually dating or married or involved with a Sagittarius. Your business partner may be a Sagittarius, and they light up your life. They bring the sun into your life. They make you so happy, and you're so happy to have this person. This is also letting you know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and that everything is going to work out wonderfully for you. It's also a sign to you that you have the power of light and sun and happiness and joy in your heart and in your life, and to rely on it consistently to raise your vibration. The sun is a very warm, very comforting energy. It lights up our world. It lights up our life. We love the summer days. It's a favorite. Most everybody loves to be in the summer because you have the opportunity to feel warm and free. And this is what the angels and ancestors want you to do, to be free, to be wonderfully playful and open your heart to the sun and allow that warm energy to bless you. All right, let's see what the angels and ancestor oracles have for you. So anything that you feel is not going right, don't even look at it in that way. Put the sun on it. See it exactly the way in the sun that it would be. The sun creates abundance and growth. This card has a lot of green in it. That's money. That's growth. That's fertility. Some of you are wanting a child and you're going to get pregnant. Some of you are already pregnant and you're going to have a princess, a little girl. You have a lot of growth and abundance in the sun. Set your sights higher. Don't think mediocre. You can have a lot more than you do. You can go a lot further than you've been. The potential and the power to do that is there. You just need to tap into it. So if there is a promotion or a position that you want and you looked at it and said, oh, that probably I wouldn't be able to get that. Yeah, you would. Set your sights higher. You're not mediocre. You have the ability to have everything that you want. You deserve it. You've worked very hard for it. Virgo, you have the energy of being a mentor. You're a helper. Almost like an angel yourself. And you don't realize how important you are to other people and what a mentor you are to them. So remember that you are like one of God's helpers. And so it's important that you understand that Spirit appreciates you and looks to you as one of their ambassadors. And so make sure that you do take this sun energy and replenish yourself, because you are a light to a lot of people. They depend on your wisdom and your mentorship. Trust in higher forces. Trust in your angels. Trust in whatever it is that you believe in. Stand strong in it. Take it with you everywhere you go. It is your strength. Ask those forces and whatever you believe in to go before you, so they get there before you do, and prepare your way. You have help. It's important that you remember that. You are a blessed soul. And the angels and all the forces are here to help you. They're here to help you to get on a higher vibration, to live a very happy life. Well, Virgo, that's all I have for you. Thank you for joining me. If you feel that this reading resonated with you, please hit the like button. Please share and subscribe. There's a little bell that you can click that will notify you anytime that I upload another reading. I'm so thankful that I had the opportunity to spend this time with you. Go into April knowing that you are blessed, that everything that you have desired is being created, and you are living the life of an ambassador of spirit. That they appreciate you, and they are very happy that you have been looking at your journey from your past, and that you see the lessons and the process and how much you've grown. Thank you again for joining me. I am the Oracle Empress. See you next time. Namaste.